Right guys, I'm going to make this tutorial really brief on how to enable turbo, which is where you hold a keybind down and it emulates you clicking it rapidly. So for example, without it, I'm holding the button. It's not rapidly clicking for me. So I have to do that myself manually. And with gyro aim, it's dreadful. It makes you shake the controller around and it's not ideal. So now I'm going to activate turbo mode on my keybind that I've set on my controller. And as you can see now, when I hold down, it's wonderful. My controller's not swaying everywhere when I click manually. When it does this for me, I can now shoot straight. So let's get into the next segment of this video on how to do that. Hey, look, you made it to the next segment. Okay, cool, right. What you want to do is you want to go to the controller icon, assuming your controller's on, because this won't be there if your controller's off. Anyway, you want to click this controller icon right here, which is your Steam input settings. Now, you'll be met with this interface right here. Don't be scared. You want to go to edit layout. Now that we're in the Steam input settings, you want to bind everything that you have in-game binded on your keyboard that's important onto your controller via this layout, however you feel comfortable. Like for instance, just to give you an example, my bumpers are my aim in and my shoot. So you kind of get the gist. So you got options for your buttons, your D-pad, your triggers, your joysticks, trackpad if you've got a PS5 controller or any other controller that has a trackpad, and then your gyro options. So if you have everything set how you like it, you want to go to your action sets, and by default, you will see default. Ironic, right? That's basically all the buttons that you mapped already. You want to go to add action set. And when you're in this section here, you want to name it however you want. I named mine turbo. When you've set the name there, you want to click on this drop down section right here. And you want to click default, which copies over everything you set in the default section with your controller binds. And once you've done that, you want to go back to your buttons. And as you see at the top here, it says action set. And you see default. And if you go to the next one, it will be the turbo that we just created. And if you can see here, it's copied over all the binds that you set on default, which is good. We want that. We want that. Trust me. So now we need to create a bind in your controller where we can toggle the turbo on and off. So for me, I went to my D-pad settings at the left and I used the up arrow on my D-pad. So you want to click on here. It might say D-pad up for you. Just click on it. And you want to go to at the top, click on action sets. You'll see a bunch of options. You want to click on the change action set. And then here, because we're on the default profile, you want to click on turbo. That will be the only option for you anyway. Turbo, click confirm. And now at the top, you want to go over to your turbo action set and do the same there. So click on the up on the D-pad or wherever you want to bind it. Go back over to action sets, click on change action set, and then the drop down, make sure it's on default. Click confirm. Now that we've created the action sets, now we want to set up a bind where we want turbo on. So for me personally, I want it on my shoot button, which is on my right bumper right here. So you want to go to the cog setting on the bind where you want to set up the turbo. Click on that, go to settings, and then at the top you see hold to repeat in brackets turbo. You want to enable that on. Make sure that's on your action set on turbo, because obviously on turbo, we want it enabled when we have that on. And then after that, you want to go to your default action set and do the same thing there. Go to the cog, settings, and you want this off at the top because we want to toggle between the two. You catch my drift? You catch where we're going here? Yeah? Okay. All right, cool. And now you should have it all set up in game. Go back to your game. So I'm in game now. I'm on the default. As you can see, I have to click. Holding it down does not work. And on my bind, if I hold up, now it works. So if this little tutorial video helped you out, guys, please give it a cheeky like. And I pray you'll have a very blessed day. I don't want no fuck, no, I don't want no friends, yeah.